Sis, did you know that you could level up and live a luxurious life on a budget? If you want to find out how, then keep on watching.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time, go ahead and subscribe. Welcome to the family. We're a blessed, happy, creative and positive bunch. If you are already a subscriber, then as usual, welcome back to my channel, my love. All right, so by the title and the intro of this video, you would have seen that we are going to be talking about leveling up and living a luxurious life on a budget. So if you want to see what these tips or what my tips are, then keep on watching. So first tip I would give you is to arrive at your own definition of what luxury means. What does luxury mean to you? Does it mean having more free time? Does it mean starting your own business? Does it mean taking trips every 3 months? Does it mean having a luxurious car, expensive handbags? What does luxury mean to you? So firstly, don't get caught up on social media definition of luxury. You have to arrive at your own definition of what luxury means to you. It could be being able to get your nails done every 2 weeks, getting your hair done every 2 weeks, buying human virgin hair instead of doing like synthetic or box braids. What does luxury mean to you? So before you go any further, you have to decide what luxury means to you. My second tip is to start developing luxurious habits. So based on the definition that you came up with, then you could go ahead and curate those habits, incorporate those habits in your daily life. So is it like lighting a candle, treating yourself to expensive meals, going to high-end restaurants, going to a hotel just to go get dessert or have a glass of wine? If you see me looking this way, I have my nose here. What about a picnic date? Fresh flowers every 2 weeks or every month. Decorating your space. So the life that you want to live, you have to start doing those things. You have to create micro habits that are going to give you that feeling of the luxury that you want to be in your life. For me, I have candles in my bathroom, in the kitchen, in my bedroom, by my bed. I have flowers. Right now I have artificial ones, but I still get myself like real flowers every month. That makes me feel luxurious. That is something that I do. Going to the spa, it depends on what your definition is. Also, try to see if you can compare prices. So let's say there are 3 floral shops in your area. You can see which one is the cheapest and get your arrangement there. If they have the flowers of your preference, then you could go there and grab your bouquets. If you have a spa in your area and they're having a special, go ahead and grab that special. It's all about doing things that make you feel luxurious on a budget. Remember, the key word is to be on a budget. The next tip is to stop saying I can't afford it. Let's just stop saying I can't afford it. So when we say we can't afford it, it's like we are stuck in that lack or that scarcity mindset. But we want to change that to being in the abundant mindset. Even if you don't have what you want in the moment, you have to learn how to speak things into existence. Before I started getting myself fresh flowers, I used to always say, oh my god, I really love flowers and I would like to get myself some. So what I started to do was to put aside, so I work in the beauty industry and sometimes you get tips from clients. So either you could put aside those tips and to say, okay, this is going towards getting my arrangement for this month or any other thing that you would like to do. So it's all about getting the experience that you want. Over time, they become a part of your life, and it doesn't really feel like you have to make a sacrifice or you're going out of your way or you're spending extra to get these things. Also, if you have a partner or if you have friends that are kind, once they see these kind of interests that you have, it's possible that they would feed into it random gifts of the things that you love. So for me, for example, flowers. Even though my friends don't give me flowers, I get like jewelry and stuff like a perfume, which I really love. So it's all about having that life that you want. Again, remember, you have to arrive at your own definition of what luxury means to you and build your life around that definition. The next tip I would suggest is to attend social events. I don't even know how I'm giving this tip because sis doesn't even like to go out. But for this year, I am going to try to do this more. So it depends on your lifestyle. You could probably do like happy hour or brand events, cooking class, floral arrangements, sip and paint. So for this year, I have been asking my clients to help me, like if they see any of these events going on, then they could let me know. I want to do a sip and paint. I would love to do a floral arrangement class. Brand event last October, I went to the Fenty launch. Even though I wasn't on the like influencers list or anything, I thought it was really nice to go. And then I met a few people there, even persons who turned into clients. So maybe like a golf game. It just depends on the type of events that are in your area, maybe a museum, an art show. It just depends on, you know, the type of events that are in your area that you could go and meet people. Remember, we're talking about luxury. You just never know who you can meet. Maybe you can meet somebody who owns a luxurious store. Maybe somebody that could help you start a business, which would allow you to make more money to afford more luxury in your life. Next tip is to do DIY beauty treatments at home. So if you're able to do a wash for yourself, if you're able to do your nails, whether that be just polishing or gel-X or press-on nails, whatever it is that you could do to feel beautiful, to feel luxurious on a budget while spending less. If you have a discount code, a spa, a salon in your area, if they're having a competition online, you could enter to see if you could win. Maybe you just win a spa treatment, a free nail service, a free makeup application or a session. Then that is getting a luxurious treatment without having to pay. Basic makeup application. So these are things that you could practice. So you could start off with, you know, maybe drugstore makeup. If you already have high-end makeup, that's perfect. But not to say that drugstore makeup doesn't work. It depends on what you already have. It depends on your preference, your skin type, your skin tone, what works best for you, because not all expensive makeup really work. I know a few that I've tried and like, it's just the name. So again, we are on a budget. So if you could find drugstore makeup that really gets the job done, rather, if you could find a foundation, let's say the Maybelline Superstay, here in Bermuda, that is like, I think $14, I think, or $15. Instead of going to MAC to pay, maybe, I'm just guessing for the MAC price because I'm not sure. Instead of going to MAC to get one for $50, that may not work as good as the Maybelline Superstay that you would pay $15 for. Go ahead and do the $15 because again, we are on a budget. I use Maybelline Superstay and I love it. Do I love the MAC foundation? No, I don't. So it's just about, it's just, you know, preference and getting what you want, living that lifestyle that you want while spending less. Next tip is speaking things into existence. I think this would tie back in with, I think, tip number 2 or 3. So affirmation. You probably heard this a million times, affirmations and vision boards. Another thing that I would suggest is to watch videos that are curated around the lifestyle that you intend to live. Again, it's just for inspiration, just to see, you know, what is out there, what are other people doing, what can be achieved. gain inspiration, gain motivation, just ideas of what you can do, not in a sense where you're idolizing or being jealous. No, we don't do this. We don't do that kind of stuff over here. It's just for inspiration, so you can see the different options. Because maybe you see somebody go to Jamaica, you've never been to Jamaica, but based on what you've seen, then it gives you an idea of what Jamaica looks like and the things that you could do if you visit. So then you're able to start saving or start planning on that trip to go to Jamaica. If you're into the societal aspect of luxury, where it's about the houses and the cars and the handbags and the clothes, then you could go window shopping and see. Just imagine yourself being able to go into that store and purchase. You could see what these stores have to offer. You could try, if they allow you to try stuff, you could try to just feel the quality, visualize yourself. For me, I dream of owning a Birkin bag. Maybe that will not be this year or next year or the year after or the year after, but I just love the design of a Birkin bag. Would I wear a Gucci shoes or an outfit from them? No. Would I wear a red bottom shoes? Yes. So it just depends on what your preference is. If you live in an area that is not ideal to the future self or the vision that you have for your life, if there is an upscale area in your state, in your community, in your town, in your country that you hope to live, then you could, if it's not a problem, if it's not too much of a risk, you could take a drive through that area just to see the houses, to see what your style is, just for inspiration, to say, okay, I would like to own something like this one day, or I like the design, I like the architecture of this house, I like the pool for that one, I like the garden for that one, I like the driveway for that one. And then taking different pieces, different parts of each, and then you have an idea of what you want, and then you could go ahead and make a prior board or a vision board, and then that gives you something to work towards, something to look forward to. Another thing that you could do is to create a capsule wardrobe, and this is going to be a tip, my last tip, because I don't want this video to be too long. So when I say a capsule wardrobe, I mean just pieces that are timeless and classy, that you could mix and match to create multiple outfits. These are typically mostly blacks and whites, nudes, navy colors, and pieces that you can again mix and match. These pieces, you are able to wear them to any event. So you could dress them up, you could make them casual, you could make them to work, you could wear them to a social event. It's just how you pair them, how you choose to elevate them or choose to dress them down to make them more casual. Like people always say, every woman should have a black dress. That's like a staple, a black blazer, a white blazer, maybe a blue jeans, a black heels, a nude heels, because these are things that you could wear to any event. A white shirt blouse, a white dress blouse, a white t-shirt, that black handbag that you can take any and everywhere. If you already have these pieces in your closet, then that's perfect. For persons like me who love color and who is just now getting into building a capsule wardrobe, then we have to start from scratch. But again, remember, we are on a budget. So what we could do for persons like myself, what we could do is to visit thrift stores, because these stores really have like brand new stuff or secondhand stuff that are in really, really good condition. And sometimes you may go through a thrift store and end up getting a real luxurious item, like a Chanel bag, a Gucci shoes, a Hermes bag, just something like really luxurious that you would pay little to nothing for in comparison to what you would pay at the original store. Let's say a Gucci shoe would cost you $600. At the thrift store, you may just pay $100 or $50 or $30. So remember, the key is to do things on a budget. So a thrift store, if you can find, for me, I love shopping on Shein. Even though people knock Shein, I love Shein. The quality may not be the best, but I have no problem with shopping from Shein. So if you have stores in your area that has, you know, higher quality fabrics that are more long lasting and durable, then you could go ahead and shop from there. But for persons like me who love Shein, and to be honest, I also get good quality stuff from Shein, so I don't have a problem shopping from them. But it's other things that I could get that I can't find on Shein that I have no problem going somewhere else to get. Build that appearance that I'm trying to create for myself, because we're trying to, you know, level up and, you know, be elegant and classy, because we're in our soft girl era and all of that good stuff. If these tips were helpful, let me know in the comment section what you think about this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you will never ever miss another video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles.